Oh my goodness, the roof is lifting off up there.
Jam from family, the Jam from family, yeah. Jam fam, come hang with me.
Hello, this video was meant to be sent up on the day of Beryl, and we didn't manage to get that up. Many networks are still down. Internet and electric are still not in certain areas. We're now in our city centre because the electricity came back, so we decided to come to the library just to make this video and send it to you. So we just wanted to say hi and let you know that we're fine. And hopefully we will be able to go back to our recordings soon. We've had a couple upsurge of wind so far, but nothing that much to report about. And the neighbors are busy. Some of the neighbors are busy. My neighbor over there doesn't seem that bothered about any preparation. So most people are trying to organize themselves. My neighbor over here has been battening down, and we're all trying to see how we can make it through this process, this system that is coming against us. I've been set up in the living room for a little while now, and I'm going to pretty much stay there, set up and see. And I'm just going to show you the neighbors on the other side, where they have, so some of the neighbors on here on this side, they've been cutting down trees and making it safe for themselves to be in. One of my neighbor over here is up on his roof, trying to get things to stay down to make sure it doesn't, so you can see the wind picking up on some of the trees over here. So some of the neighbors are busy battening down. I don't know if you can hear the sound in the background of the hammer hitting onto wood and nail and things. Some of them are busy falling trees so that they can't fall on their properties, and some of them are busy putting on hurricane straps on their roof. My neighbor just now didn't want to video whilst he was up on his roof. We chatted for a little while, I didn't want to video him, and so he was there putting on some hurricane straps and securing his solar panel on his roof, just to make sure. And they've gone and put on some blocks and stuff up there just to help to secure it a little bit more. So he's put on some straps and blocks, and then they're cutting down some of these trees that are at the front. So our biggest tree problem is the ackee tree that we have, but it's far enough away from the house to not cause us any problems. And so people are still mulling around even on the street outside our house. We can hear people passing and going where they are going. So the wind and the rain has now started. And we'll keep checking in to see how it's going. And the ackee tree look like it's withstanding. And that's a June plum tree over there doing its thing.
The plant literally looks like it's going to rip out of the root. So all of these houses are boarded off, and like we're the only one that have no like physical protection. The window's kind of stuck. Like the veranda is already like soaking wet. So as you can see, we still have like electricity, but we need to make sure every device is charging. For example, my mom's phone is here and it is on 86%, so we need to charge that before the electricity goes out, because it just like went out and then went back. You see that they've now put like bricks and stapled down their houses. It's kind of cooled down, so come back to you guys when it's back up again.
And now both of us are battling the flu, and at the same time
I don't have any flu.
Wait out the storm. And
it's just a cold.
Well, and a high temperature to go with it.
Cold.
So we're here, seeing how it goes.
I'm cold with the cold.
So we decided we're going to camp out in our living room. And just hope and pray that all will be well with us. But you should see outside all that, the wind picking up. It's calmed down a bit now, but that tree right there, the top of it has broken off right up here. That one right there, the whole of the top has broken off. As the wind is picking up, look at how it's doing that roof, oh my goodness, the roof is lifting off up there. And that's the tree that was broken. It's a pear tree, and two of the big branches just broke off. And that part of that roof, that section of that roof is lifting up. And I just realized that our outdoor storage door has become open and somehow undone. We're going to have to figure out how to go out there and to lock it back. This is our real-time effect, and at the moment it's 2:15 in the afternoon. Wow, look at that bird nest up in the top of the tree. And the apple trees have been breakage. I can see in the middle of it that some limbs in there has broken. And quite a bit of the fruits are already on the floor, on the ground. And the water, it's the way in which the water is coming in and it's just battering. Look at that movement. And trust me, the camera is doing it no justice. The way in which it's throwing the trees about, and the water, the rains are just splashing. You can see the roof over there and that house that is bouncing about. It's an incomplete house that has been left for a little while. Just over the way. And a part of the roof has now lifted off. of the gungos are already bowing from the strain of it. I nipped out to try and re-lock the storage door that's open. It was being a bit difficult for it to get closed, so I had to do it as best as I could and just run back in because the winds were so heavy. I didn't want to be out there. But that's what it looks like and sounds like outside. So the electric is still here. It's coming and going when the wind hits the cables. We still have water, and the winds are just being absolutely ferocious outside. I mean, the footage I've showed you just now is mild compared to what's happening currently, and we're in the early phase so far. And our prayers are with the countries in the Eastern Caribbean region that it has already passed through and wreaked havoc. And I know that the people in the eastern region of Jamaica have already had a brunt of it from earlier in the morning today, and have had some sea surges in some of the coastal parishes like St. Thomas and so on. And we're just continuing to pray that, you know, the lives lost will be minimal, and that people will just do the right and proper thing by themselves and for each other, and not be putting themselves at risk going outside when they don't need to go to places that they don't need to get to. We're just praying for those who are emergency responders and people who are working in the emergency and healthcare sector, that, you know, they will have the grace at this time and at this season to be able to administer the care that is necessary, and that Yah will keep their family safe whilst they are out doing service and duty to the people and the country. And we just hope that we can rebuild, and that there won't be too much damage done, and that the support and the camaraderie will be there and evident to help with the rebuilding after this. Once we get out with life, then the rest of the things should be possible on the other side of it. Another branch has broken off of the ackee tree as I'm looking out through the window at it. The good thing is it's far away from the house, so the house is not at risk. So we'll see how that goes. But something has seemed to have fallen outside. I think it's a pipeline or something. So I'm going to have a look at that to see what's happening there. Falls on Jamaica. I have Eliona fighting back flu, and the rain smashing outside like that. We have had to contend with some water coming through our front door of the veranda and one of our front windows, but this is the state of the ackee tree I showed you earlier. Bits of it blown down. That's the plant there, most of it gone off, and it's looked like that. I'm just going to give you a time check so you know what time it is right now. Leaves are all over the place, lots of cleaning up after, and somebody's water drum lid has managed to get onto the side over there, and it's at 5:45 at the moment in the evening. Of course, the first thing that went for us today was the internet. I'll try my best to see if I can get this up and share it with you. We've been trying to get on top of our water coming in, and we've managed to do that now, and so we'll try and see if we can get this up for you before the night comes, and if not, we'll have it up first thing when the internet returns. So we just pray that when the morning comes, as night falls and morning comes, that things will be well for us. Just give you a last little look of a wind surge. And of course, we'll make sure to share with you what happens after the storm has gone. But wherever you are, if you're in Jamaica, please take care, stay safe. If you're in the Caribbean region, whether the storm has passed you by already or is heading towards you, stay safe. Bye for now, and we'll see you in the next one.